Namaste and good afternoon dear students and all those who are watching today's program. Welcome to Babson Rupandehi educational program, and today we will be dealing with unit 2 writing skill. Now if you remember students, the first session was about reading skill that we did about greetings, and before I began that I also explained you the specification grade of reading skill, that there are two types of different questions, like 2 questions of seen text and 2 questions of unseen text, and total it carries was 40 marks. That was about reading skill. Now today, before I begin the writing skill, there you have on page number 21, the writing skill is about writing essay. So I would like to teach you how to write essay, but before that let us see what all is writing skill about. Okay, so let's see the slide first and then you will come to know which page and what question we are going to deal with. Slide please. Yes, there you are. So here you have writing, page number 21. It is the concluding part of unit 2. There are questions given: where do you live, how do you greet people in your culture, what are the other significant cultural activities that you perform in your society, why are they important to know, and do you think they strengthen your identity, how. Now these are the questions that is going to help you to brainstorm the essay that is given in B number question, that is time for writing. See, the essay that you need to write is: people have their own customs, beliefs, art, way of life and social organizations. They are the backbone of civilization and identity. Nowadays, due to Western culture, Western influence, we are neglecting our own culture and following the Western culture. So this leads us to nowhere. So what is our identity? We lose our identity, we lose our culture. So write an essay on our culture, our identity, in about 300 words. So that is the essay that we are going to deal, but I don't think so I will finish in this session. I will be doing it in the second part of this period. And another is, that is a debate. What do you think about the value of native language in your community? Prepare a debate for or against the statement that is native language is better than the English language. So these are the 2 questions that we are going to deal with in our next session. But because you have this writing section on this page, next slide please. We are going to learn about first the specification grade of writing skill. What are we going to learn in that? So why is it writing skill there in your question, like why do we need to write? The purpose is to find whether the students have obtained the learning outcome of writing mentioned in the curriculum. Yes, all that is mentioned in the curriculum, this English curriculum. So whether the students have obtained that learning outcome or not, that result. So that is one purpose of writing skill. It is a creative skill. Writing constructs of, now see there are 8 points, different points: organization, coherence, cohesion, then relevance of the content, appropriateness of language, grammatical accuracy, style, layout and format, and orthographic convention, that is spelling, punctuation, handwriting, wording, numbers, etc. Now I will explain you about this. See the board please. Okay, so students, purpose, as I already told you, there you saw in the slide, what is the purpose of writing skill. Now reading skill, the purpose of reading skill is what? Whether the student has the capacity of understanding or not. If he reads the composition passage, then how far he has understood, that ability, to test that ability we have reading skill. Now writing skill is whether the students have obtained the learning outcomes of the curriculum that they have studied in their class or this far. So that is to evaluate their writing capacity. That is the purpose of writing skill. Now let's see what writing constructs means. What are the constructions, what are the things that you need to develop in writing skill. Okay, so what is it all about, what is writing all about? So it is, see, organization. Organization doesn't mean institution or association. Your organization means organizing of sentences into different paragraphs, setting, okay, making a plan. So before you start writing an essay or any writing skill, you have to first organize, first plan, and then you need to move further. Another is coherence. Coherence means what? When a topic is given, you need to stay on that topic, and there should be a link between the paragraphs, like first paragraph, second paragraph, and conclusion. So from the beginning till the end, the link should not be altered. So coherence is that all the paragraphs in an essay, we are talking about essay, or any description or anything, isn't it, any one of these writing skills, you must not be out of link. Okay, so coherence. Now relevance of content means what? Whatever content you are writing in that writing skill, that must be relevant. Relevant means related to the topic, to the content. The topic which is given, it should be related to, you should not go out of track. So relevance of content. Another thing is, what will be checked or what you should have in your writing is appropriateness of language. The construction of sentences should be in such a way that it must give some sense, it must be understood easily. Okay, there should be appropriateness of language in your writing. Another is grammatical accuracy. See, some writing you need to write in the past tense, like past narration, my childhood, okay, memories. So you need to write in the past. Some you need to write in the present tense, okay. Some you need to write in the future. So your plans, like if you make plans, you have to write in the future tense. So what is it? What grammatical accuracy means? The tense should be correct, the article should be correct, etc. Okay. So grammatical accuracy also is most important in the writing skill. Another is style. Style means what style of writing are you writing? Okay, what style? Like, is it formal, informal type of messages or writing? You must be very much formal. Everything should be accurate. Okay, formally you have to go. And if you are doing informal, then you need to write it. You can write as in what you like. Yes, informally you can write according to your perspective. If you are writing a narrative essay, suppose, then there should be the essay or that article should start with the first person, either with the first person or with the third person. So narrative type of essays must have narration there. Yes, so that style must be there. If it is descriptive, then you need to describe. Okay, so these things are in the style of writing. Now layout or format, how do you write? Do you write it in the indent style or in block style? So that layout is also equally important. And another is orthography. Now orthography means what? The spellings, the punctuation marks, where to write capital letter, where should be the comma, where should be the exclamation mark, etc. All punctuation, you have spellings, you have all these things will be studied in the orthography. So these are the writing constructs of writing skill. This must be there. Now most of the students try to avoid this writing. Rather, I would say writing is far more creative work. You know, you have such a flow in your mind is fully occupied with several thoughts, and these several thoughts, they come and go. Just when you develop the habit of writing, you can put it in, you can print it on the paper, and you can see, you can read anytime. Yes, that is writing skill. So it is for creative work. One should develop this writing habit. Now in your course, according to the specification grade, 3 types of writing are there. Okay, so I will be explaining this. One is the guided writing, another is the free writing, and third one is the controlled writing. Now by the word itself you can understand what do you mean by guided writing. Guided means some things, some clues, some points or some pictures are going to help the students to write. They are going to help them, they are going to support them writing. So the clues are given, the guides are given, they will guide the student to write. Okay, so this is called guided writing. Guided writing is of 2 types, type 1 and type 2. Every writing has 2 parts. Okay, see there, guided writing 2 types are there. Type 1, which consists of 5 marks and which comes in question number 5. Yes, all the 4 are reading skills, question 1 to 4. They are the 4 passages, one may be the poem. Okay, so 3 passages and 1 poem. So 4 questions. Now 5th onwards, see question number 5 onwards, the type 1 writing skill starts. So what do you have in type 1? Okay, type 1 consists of giving directions. Giving directions. Every writing is different in style. Okay, every writing has a peculiar system, peculiar style of writing. Okay, so these have different tense. Okay, now directions, you will give directions not in the past tense, not in the future tense, you will give direction in the present. Okay, first come out of the bus park, then turn right, walk for a while. Okay, then pass the, or you can say turn right, or you will turn walk till you reach the Devkota roundabout, and from there take the first turning on the right, keeping SR complex and Eti hotel, SR complex on your left and Eti hotel on your right. So this type of things you will give in directions. So these are directions. The person who does not know where your school is, where your house is, you will direct them by giving directions. So directions, it consists of 5 marks if it comes, and giving instructions. Yes, how to prepare veg momo, you will have that in your book. So instructions, how to give instructions while preparing suppose tea. Okay, milk tea suppose. So these instructions, that too will be in the present tense, and direction in instructions, they start with mostly verb. Okay, so we give instructions. Now rules means expressing obligations, what are your duties, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Okay, and prohibitions, what you shouldn't do. So obligations and prohibitions, you will have this under the rules. Yes, so that may also, any one among them will come in type 1. Yes, in question number 5, any one of them, but you cannot learn only one. Okay, we need to learn all these writing skills. So another is the rules. Next is poster making, poster of maybe the coronavirus. Yes, pandemic. So you can make the poster of that, you can make a poster of film, any one film. Okay, or you can make poster on the awareness program of environment. Yes, so like that, poster making. So writing posters and postcards. Now we don't have the postcards prevalent now, but still somewhere you can find. Postcards are the cards which have the, it is especially found on the tourist places, in the tourist places. The front of the card is the picture of that place. Okay, and the back side, the reverse side of that card, there is a space to write. It is just like a letter. So it is usually written when you are on a tour, and they used to write postcards. But nowadays we have emails and messages. So this is far more easier, quicker and fast, cheaper. Postcards, but you will write that, isn't it? Postcards, learning postcards, and emails. So you could also have this question of writing an email. Okay, one question will be given, and for that write a reply email or write an email to order something, things like that. Emails. Advertisement of the most reliable pen or maybe any object, isn't it? The question will be asked, and you need to prepare an advertisement, an attractive advertisement along with the picture with a slogan as well. Okay, so that advertisement you may have to do. And condolence. Now condolence is a sympathy that you extend to the one who is in loss or who is suffering from something, isn't it? So both the way, condolence, formal, either formal or informal. Formal message, you have certain rules to follow. Okay, so how you have to do it formally to be published in the newspaper? You have the rule regarding this, and you have already studied these two topics in your class 9 as well. So it won't be hard for you, but we will study in this class as well. So condolence, formal as well as informal. Informal will be the letter of sympathy or letter of condolence, and formal will be the message, formal message of condolence to someone who has lost their relative or anyone, okay, friend or something. So condolence. And congratulations is also same, formal as well as informal. So these are the things, okay, you will have in type 1 in guided writing. As I told you, it comes under the guided writing because they give some hints. Okay, why they are called guided writing? Because some hints are given, some clues are given, or maybe the pictures are there, isn't it? Yes, like you have type 2. Let us see type 2 now, and you will come to know. Type 2 also carries 5 marks. It is the question that follows question number 5, that is 6, question number 6. They are the interpretation. See, as soon as I told you interpretation, there is the picture they will give, isn't it? Yes, bar graph or line graph or flow chart, isn't it? Yes. So this is going to help write interpretation. So maybe pie chart, you will have a pie chart. Okay, so like this type of hints or clues or pictures will help you do this guided writing. Okay, guided writing. One is type 1, we already discussed, and type 2, yes, is 5 marks again, and it is it will come as question number 6. There may be any one among them, among them. One is interpretation of line graph or pie chart or bar graph. Okay, so or tables. Okay, tables. So that you will learn in interpretation, 5 marks. Story writing. So the skeleton hints will be given, the skeleton of the story will be given, and you need to develop it into an interesting story. So that type of story writing, okay, you will have here. And here you will have different types of letters. Okay, in this type of guided writing. Invitation letter. Suppose there is a wedding ceremony of your brother coming along, and you have to invite your friends. So how would you invite, isn't it? So invitation letter. Thanksgiving letter. Okay, so somebody helped you, and how do you thank him, isn't it? In the letter, thanksgiving. Letter of regret. Regret in the sense you are sorry for something, you have done a mistake, or maybe you did not offer any job to someone or something like that. Regret. Yes, letter of regret. So these are all letters, any one can come. And news stories, mostly asked is interpretation, story writing or news stories, mostly asked. So news stories are the stories, the news report of the past event that happened. Yes, and you have to write as the news as to be published in the newspaper. So news stories will also may come in type 2 guided writing. And another is paragraph writing. Yes, some clues may be given. Suppose clue of any one place, yes, location, features will be given in the hint in the box, and you may have to develop that into paragraph. So these are all the guided writing, the two types of guided writing, 5 marks each, 5 marks each. So they are called guided writing because some hints, some clues or some pictures are provided in the question paper, in these questions, to guide the students to develop his or her writing. Now another is free writing. Now we come to second type of writing, that is free writing. What do you mean by free writing? Free writing means you have to write according to the flow of your mind, but before that you need to plan. Okay, so because you have to develop all these things, see, yes, there must be coherence, that must be organization of words, vocab, selection of right vocabulary. Okay, so these things must be there, that's why you need to plan. Most of the students do not plan and they just do not read the question carefully and they rush to write. Okay, that is the wrong habit of writing. Now here type A and type 1 and type 2, here also there are 2 questions, okay, in free writing, free type of writing. So type A1 in A, it carries 6 marks and it comes in question number 7. So what are the topics that is covered in this question? It is dialogue writing. Dialogue writing, dialogue means both persons conversation, die means two, and log means language, okay, spoken. So dialogue writing, a conversation, a dialogue between 2 people. Previously in our old course we had broken dialogues, okay, but here you need to develop the at least 6 exchanges. You must have 6 exchanges in the sense person A, person B. One exchange means the person A speaks and the second person responds, that is called one exchange. So in all 6 exchanges, because it carries 6 marks, see, but I advise you write more than 6 exchanges. At least is the question. The question says at least means what? Minimum 6 exchanges must be there. So dialogue writing, one topic may be given, isn't it? Suppose you and your friend are planning to go for a picnic. So write a dialogue between the 2 persons, between you and your friend will be the question, and that is how you have to write the dialogue. So students, while writing dialogue, they go out of track. So the topic is discussing about picnic, but they talk about something else. Okay, so you have to take care about this. Another thing is writing personal experiences. Yes, this is also mostly asked. Personal experiences, the most memorable event of my life, or the most funniest moment in my life, or the saddest moment of my life, okay, or my childhood days, or the first day of my school. So see, all my personal experiences, the accident that I witnessed, okay, so that is also related to you, your personal experience. So personal experience, writing on your personal experience. May also come your short stories. See, here you are guided with the skeleton, okay, with the hints, but here you won't be guided. Okay, here the short story, in the sense you will be either given the beginning of the story or the end of the story. So you can say the end. Suppose I have never met such, write a story which ends with I have never ever met such a kind person in my life. Means you have to write a story about a person who is most generous or kind, and what is the event, how do you come to know that he was the most kindest person, okay, he was the most kindful person. So that you have to say, okay, in the short story, or you may be given the beginning. Once upon a time there was, yes, an ant and a grasshopper, okay. So either the beginning is given or the end is given, and you need to write freely, you are not given any clues or hints. Next is views on current issue. Views on current issue means what do you think about this coronavirus, write about it. What do you think about the lockdowns? Yes. What do you think about the education, about the students during this lockdown? Okay, so things like that. On the current issue, describing events or place, you will have another. And then we come to the second type, type 2 of free writing. This consists of 8 marks, see, 8 marks, and this must be around 250 words to 300. It depends, see students, 75 words here, 75 to 100 words here in type 2 of guided writing. Here you may write 100 to 120 words, and here it may be 250 to 300 words, means this is the longest style writing skill. Here it consists of letters, both formal as well as informal. Informal, you will write, in the formal type of letter, you will be writing letter to editors regarding some issues, and you will also write job applications, you will have job applications as well, and maybe you will have to write informal letters like letter to a friend living abroad, isn't it, describing your country, things like that. So that will be letters. Essays, now next will be essays. Essay, we are going to deal with that in my next period. I am going to teach you how an essay, why we should write essay and how it is to be written. Okay, step by step I will explain you. This is the topic, that's why I brought this matter here. So, and this is to be understood very carefully. Then you have a book review or a film review. You might have watched an interesting film, so you need to write a review on it, or you might have read an interesting book, so write a review on that book. Okay, so brochure here or leaflet, you have to explain about the place or about an organization. So leaflets, you have to, like pamphlets, you have to make this. So this is about free writing, no hints, no clues, on your own according to the flow of ideas in your mind. Now third type is controlled. Controlled means they are controlled. Any spelling wrong or anything goes wrong, it will be wrong. Okay, so controlled writing, that is the grammar part. Yes, what is it? This is the grammar part. So that's why it is called controlled writing. Controlled writing are also of two types. Type 1 comes in question number 9. It carries 6 marks. There will be 6 questions regarding different topics. Okay, and the questions will be asked like this: reproduce the following sentences as indicated in the bracket. Okay, so you need to do as it is indicated in the bracket, either transformation of sentences maybe, or change add the question tag maybe, or write the correct form of verb according to the tense and voice. Okay, reported speech, this type of topics will be covered in type 1, and type 2 carries 5 marks, that is question number 10. Choose the correct option and fill in the blanks. So that's all for today, students. You just go through the slides slightly. I will continue this again because I have to teach you how to write essay, our culture, our identity. Okay, so before that, the specification grid I have explained you now carefully. These are all writing skills that we are going to learn, and with slow pace, of course. Don't panic, and you will develop the habit of writing as well if you learn. So let us go through the slide few seconds. I will repeat this again in my next lecture. So type 1C I have already explained you. Okay, next slide. Yes, guided writing type 2, free writing type 1, and next, yes, there you go, free writing type 2, then controlled writing, that is the grammar part, and you have the topics also given there, 5 topics, but it carries 6 marks. Transformation of sentences, from that chapter you will have 2 questions, so that's why there are 5 topics, but it carries 6 marks. And next one, controlled writing type 2. Next slide. Type 2, yes, type 2. So there you go. Till here I have explained you. Now tomorrow in my next class I will be explaining you how to write essay, what are essays, yes, and what are the types of essays. I will be explaining you that. So, that's all for today. Hope you understood what I have explained, and have a nice day. Thank you. Astara.